Good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Warrior Christian Fellowship. It's Monday morning, May 5th. I hope you're going to have a good day. I hope you had a good day at church yesterday and a good time of worship. You know, the Bible says in Exodus chapter 19, verse 4, "You have seen what I did to the Egyptians, and how I bore you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself." You know, God did not deliver the children of Israel out of Egypt so they could enjoy the promised land. He freed them from their bondage so they could come to know and worship Him. This was about 3 months after they left Egypt. God reminded His people why He delivered them on eagle's wings. It was to bring them to Himself. God saved them so they could enjoy intimate fellowship with Him. The Israelites had been slaves with no freedom to worship for a long time. Now with their own land, they could come to know and serve God freely. God calls to them was not to destroy the idolatrous nation in Canaan, not to settle the lands they conquered, not to establish a new nation. Although these things happened, God called them primarily to be a people who loved and worshipped Him. Through God's act of deliverance, they came to know Him as the Almighty and compassionate God, and they were free to respond to Him now. You know, we're so activity orientated that we assume we're saved for a task that we're to perform rather than for a relationship to enjoy. God uses our activities and circumstances to bring us to Himself. When God gives us a God-sized assignment, its sheer impossibility brings us back to Him for His enabling so He can do it. When God allows us to go through a crisis, it brings us closer to Him. And if we're not careful, we can inadvertently bypass the relationship in order to get on with the activity. When you're busy in your activity for God, remember that God wants you to experience in order to bring you closer to Him. God's desire is that you move closer to Him. Let that be your desire too. I hope this helps you. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be well, friends.